be?
I will not
Oh,
be.
you will not be. Okay, thank you for that. Hey guys, it's Mike at Fitzbubba Times.
And Lucy with the CF Sepulpa.
Just found out that Lucy won't be here next Friday.
I will not.
Were you here last Friday?
Last Friday?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but you weren't here on Monday.
No.
That's what it was. I knew that I couldn't remember if it was one or both of those days.
No, I was here on Friday.
Okay. That's right, because we got the nice comment from Lawrence Wilson last Friday.
Yes.
That's always fun. We do enjoy hearing from you guys whenever you tell us, whether we're doing a good job or bad job, or uh,
We
especially
really love hearing when Micah's jokes are bad.
some of us more than others, I guess.
Just kidding.
Man. Okay, so we got to talk about the weather because it's been bonkers, and not just here. I mean, most of the people, when I put out the post on Tuesday evening,
Mm-hmm.
right? No, Monday evening, about the snow that suddenly happened. Seemed like most people. The only person that I saw that was actually expecting it was Christy, who is our resident weather
Oh, yeah.
person. Everybody else was like shocked to death about it. I was surprised.
Yeah, I was super surprised. I
Okay.
had just went and checked on my dad and all of that on Monday. And so I was headed back to town and I was like, it's snowing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no way. And so I guess I had pulled into dad's and I was like, no way. So then I get in the car and then I'm headed back to town. And when I got off the turnpike in Sepulpa, it was snowing harder. And I was like, that is snow.
Yeah. So it was like, yeah, because in the beginning you're like, is that snow or is that
Right.
like sleet or
Yeah.
just light rain or something? And I was telling her it was funny because I just kind of had the itch to get a fire going because it was so cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
And normally the only time I'll run a fire in the fireplace is when it's snowing. And it just so happened that like I don't know if the weather was just like, oh, doing a fire, okay, I'm gonna just throw down some snow real quick.
Yeah.
And but I noticed that when I was down in my shed pulling out firewood, is that I was like, wait a minute. And then I had to look at like my street light up there because otherwise
Yes.
it's real dark. And I was like, yeah, that looks like okay. Hey,
Yeah.
honey, come look at this.
Yeah. I was like looking at like through my headlights and I was like, no, that is snow. And I had Hudson. I was like, Hudson, look, it's snowing. And he was like, I don't see it.
Kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of that, though, driving at night in a heavy snow is so surreal, especially if like you're driving in like rural
Mm-hmm.
area where it looks like Lightspeed from Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
because it's like you're flying through space.
Yeah, because it
It's
just
just
comes
such a cool
sideways.
experience, I
Yeah.
think.
I love it.
I don't know. And if I mean, you're simultaneously terrified that you're going to run off the road, but at the same time, you're like tripping on the the visual.
Like, this is awesome.
Yeah, it is. So, but if we're going to talk about snow, we got to talk about what's happening in Florida and New Orleans and stuff like that. They are getting hit with record-breaking snow. Somebody told me, or I saw on Twitter or something, that they've got more snow than they've had in like 1895 was the last time they had this amount of snow in New Orleans. And you were just showing pictures of
Yeah, Navarre,
Florida.
Florida. And a friend of mine that I went to school with actually lives down there now. And she's only been there for 2.5 years. And so she's like, it's a little bit of Oklahoma in Florida. But like all
Oh.
the people that are around her are like, this has never happened before.
Yeah, it would be like the first time in their entire existence.
Yes.
But I don't know that I see like 8 inches of snow and think of Oklahoma. I'd be like, nah, that's a little more like Minnesota or Michigan.
Well, right, but she's from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, look, it's home. Because she's
That's
just
sweet.
used to like it being like kind of chilly. And now there's snow.
How chilly did it get down there? Not very, right?
No,
I mean,
like they don't
usually,
even
like,
really have to wear coats.
yeah. So
And now
whoever
they're
owns the
in
coat
snow
factory
boots.
over there is doing great business
Right.
now. Oh my gosh! But I don't know if you saw the email, but we published a photo, and I wish I could show it to you guys here because it's showing the French Quarter in New Orleans, and it's got the big beautiful chapel there.
Mm-hmm.
And someone remarked how beautiful it looks and said it's like the city's putting on their church clothes because it looks so gorgeous with
Yeah,
with
that's
the
awesome.
snow. It was really, really pretty. So it's a good reason to subscribe to the Timeloop Daily if you're not already subscribed. We send that out every day. And as you can tell. Sometimes, most of the time, there's always Sapulpa stuff in there. Pretty regularly, actually, we do kind of add in some other stuff, whatever's happening in the world right now. So, and right now, record snowfall is what's happening. It's crazy. It's crazy. Um, let's bring it back home, I guess, and we'll talk about what's happening in Sapulpa, starting with the you got information on that water main
Yes,
break
so
update thing.
we had a water main break yesterday. Our crews went out and they were able to repair that pretty quick. But we have a scheduled water line repair that will actually happen tomorrow morning on Hickory, down by between Galaxy and Fairlane Drive. That will kick off at 9 a.m. and should last about approximately 4 hours. And so they have not said for sure that there would be water disruption, but plan for that in case it happens. We will send out notifications again when that kicks off tomorrow, and then once water is restored, if it's even cut off, we will let you guys know.
Okay. Did you say on Hickory between Galaxy and Fairlane?
Mm-hmm.
Did it change? Because my notes say that it's on Galaxy from Hickory to Fairlane.
There you go.
Is that okay?
There you go.
All right. Well, I don't want
Okay,
people
so on
on those
Galaxy.
streets to get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's right, though?
Yes.
It didn't change. Okay,
No,
good
it
deal.
did not change.
Phew. All right. Because I got to have my notes right, too. On that same, well, not still related, keeping it in Sepulpa. Congratulations to Staley Hurd, who a lot of you guys know. She helped lead the Sepulpa girls basketball team to a couple of championships, state championships that we've had. She's now playing for the Oklahoma State Cowboys, which I'm wearing the colors today, so go Pokes. She is the leading scorer over there right now, and it's pretty amazing. Daily Oklahoman actually did a full story on her, and I was pretty pleased. It sounds like she's taking a lot of the discipline and mindset that she gathered here under Coach Caleb and Cooper, and it's just more of that happening over in Stillwater now. So I would highly encourage you guys to go read that story on the Daily Oklahoman. Again, if you subscribe to the Timeloop Daily, then you get the email, and that story has a link in there. But should be able to read it over there. I think there might be a subscription required. I can't recall exactly, but it's a really nice piece on that. Aside from that, we've got a few things that are happening. The Thoughts on Paper is a new group that the Sapulpa Public Library is doing. Have you heard about this?
I haven't.
I don't know if you'd have a whole lot of interest in it, but if you have a teenager or you are a teenager who is interested in getting around other teenagers who write, you're going to want to check this out. This group is scheduled to meet today. So far as I'm aware, that has not changed. So I believe the library should be back open today, and it's a completely free group. Great place to connect and create and grow your skills in journaling, poetry, creative writing, short stories, things like that. So go check out the Sapulpa Public Library Facebook page for more information on that. And again, it's free, completely free, and open to all teenagers. I don't think you have to RSVP for it or anything. Just show up. So that'll be a lot of fun. JCL is also coming up next week. You want to talk about that?
Next week on the 29th, the Sepulpa Chamber is hosting their quarterly Joint Civic Luncheon. This will be the
JCL.
school edition. They are going to be hosting that over at First United Bank and catering in Andy's.
Andy's, yeah. Andy's catering that, yep.
So they will have some good food. If you are a member, it is $20, and if you are not a member, it is $25. So we're going to go over there and have lunch at noon. We will get to hear from, I'm assuming, Superintendent Rob Armstrong. They'll probably throw Mr. Bilby up there.
Yeah,
Maybe
maybe David
A little
Reed.
bit. David Reed, to talk about the design and architecture of the new school. But if you are looking for any kind of update for when that is coming or what the process is going to look like, you can check that out at spalpachamber.com and register to go hear all about it.
Yeah, be sure to do that. Keeping it with the chamber there, we've got another event that we want to tell you about that's coming up early next month. I can't believe it, but we're already almost through January.
I know.
The year is almost 1/12 of the way over, guys, already. Feels like I just got here. February 11th will be the Business Over Breakfast. This will be the first one of the year that they're doing. This is going to be kind of neat, actually, because I don't think they've done one quite like this before. So a lot of you guys will know Chado, the owner of Sugar Llamas here in Sapulpa. Well, before he opened Sugar Llamas, he was, and still is, a business coach. And he's got like a seminary degree, I think. And he is actually one of these John Maxwell certified public speakers, and really big on the disc profile. You know, that psychological profile. Have
Yep.
you ever had that done?
Mm-mm.
So supposed to be really cool. I can tell you it is cool because I went with him and did one. And if you work with other people or you deal with people on a regular basis at all, this is going to be something worth attending because knowing your own disc profile will help you learn how to relate to other people better. And so, if you understand things about yourself and then you can kind of recognize things about someone else, it'll help the communication flow. So, if interpersonal relationships and communications are an issue or just something you want to learn more about, you're going to want to come check this out. This is at the Business Over Breakfast. Be at Waypoint Lounge, and it's on February 11th. Again, you're going to need to register over at sepulpachamber.com. The price is a little bit lighter for this one. The breakfast will be $15 for chamber members or $20 for non-chamber members. A lot of fun with Shadow to come hang out and learn all about your own personality profile. I think you might be kind of surprised about what you find out about yourself, and as people usually are. So
Sounds fantastic.
that's it. Yep. So that's what we got going on. Be sure to keep those on your calendar. We've actually got a coffee and calendar meeting later today, I believe,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. So we'll be sitting down with Main Street, finding out what else they're going to be doing. They're going to be doing Galentine's. That's coming up next month also. Oh, I didn't have this on the note, but I do want to plug the Cupid Cave thing real quick.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to do that? Because I've been talking. Or do you need me to do it?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm gonna have to go participate. My wife is making sure that I
Oh, okay.
participate in this Cupid Cave thing.
So if you
It
don't know
does
what
make it easier.
Cupid Cave is, you can head over to the Spalpa Chamber. I don't know if they have it on their website yet, but you can call Jordan or Janet over there. Go in and look at their different options. I believe they start at like $25, and then they go up in increments from there. I think you can spend up to like $200. You give them your money, and then they go around to all the businesses in town and fill up a sweetheart basket for anyone that you want to shop for. So you can do it for your kids, for your spouse, for your friend, for your parents. But they are going to use your money, and they are going to go shop locally and put together the perfect Valentine's gift for you.
Yeah. This is husbands. Just saying, it's really great. Boyfriends, it's a great opportunity here to take a lot of the stress out of shopping for your significant other for Valentine's Day. Um, Plus, I think you look good because you get it done earlier and you're not waiting until the last second like I'm prone to do.
Yeah, and they don't just go shopping for you. They put it in a little basket and
It's a
spruce it
whole
up for you.
presentation.
It's ready to go.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, if you can't make it over to the office, I know that they've got the packages information and the pricing and stuff available on the Facebook page. So you can check the Sepulpa Chamber Facebook page for more information on that. Highly recommend you guys do this just because it's a great service that they're providing, but it's great that they're shopping local and keeping the money here in Sepulpa.
Yeah.
So anyway, I forgot to mention that.
So while we're talking about great services to offer, we'll go ahead and give one other plug to our public library. They are offering digital classes, digital literacy classes once a month, as starting out with like setting up email for beginners, setting up social media, how to use those platforms as well. So if you are not super tech savvy and you would like to get some digital education, you can head over to thespulpapubliclibrary.com and check out all those classes and get registered for those.
And with the knowledge that that is an extremely limited class size, did you know that? They're only allowing like 6 people in it.
Yeah, they don't make them very big.
Yeah, so it's going to be very almost intimate, probably small, cozy class size.
Yep.
And which is great because that'll make it a lot easier for Melody or whoever's doing the teaching to give a lot more one-on-one time. Because I know that's the biggest problem with folks who are technologically savvy is they're like, oh, I don't want to go be a burden on somebody and make myself look stupid or whatever by asking these questions that everybody else seems to know.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen here. They'll be able to give you the attention that you need so that by the time you get out of this class, you are well-versed and ready to take on the world or whatever. So that is it as far as the newsy news. I do have a joke today.
Okay.
I'm excited. Did you bring one?
No.
Is it just me? Okay. We haven't done one in feels like forever anyway. Really
Yeah, I
good.
think we had one on Friday.
I don't remember.
I think I had one on Friday.
Yeah, you did.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been slacking, but I'm bringing it back.
All right.
So we were talking about cars. This is the actual conversation we were talking about cars at the coffee shop this morning, and how all the cars now are so modern. It's difficult to even get your car in to work on it yourself. You have to take it into the dealer. Um, this is no joke. My car, my Subaru that I have, like I can't even check the transmission fluid on it. The first time I've had a car, I couldn't do that. I have to take it to the dealer to check the transmission fluid.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, and it's got one of those push button starts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm still getting used to that car. It's got a button for everything, okay? And most of them have been pretty great. There is a button on there called rear wiper. Still not sure about that one. Haven't tried it. Kind of worried about it, honestly. So I'll be kind of not pushing that button. Newfangled cars, man, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I think she kind of liked it. That was good.
That was
Thanks.
kind of funny.
Tell your friends.
Or don't.
Or don't. I don't care. But be sure to tune into the show again when we bring it back out on Friday. You will be there this
I will
Friday,
be
right?
Friday.
Okay. All right. So we'll see you guys again on Friday for Free Coffee Friday, which, by the way, if you guys have not attended that yet, CTX is under new ownership. They are making changes there. People are loving it. There's a lot more seating now. We're having a great time. So be sure to come and join us. 7:30 to 9:30, Free Coffee Friday, sponsored by a different organization every week. And I don't know who the sponsor is this week. We'll find out on Friday. But be sure to come and check it out and get yourself a free drip coffee or discounted specialty coffee or $3 off of a soda or whatever you want to do. And we look forward to seeing you guys. That'll be on Friday, 7:30. CTX 114 East Dewey. Be there or be square, I guess.
All right.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to the Timeloop Live. We will see you again on Friday where we talk about all things happening in the town that we love. Have a great Wednesday. Bye-bye.
Bye.